right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday and a blitzkrieg of producers in here in September and October. Getting ready for the holidays. Hey, time out, we stopped seeing people in November. So, hey, the show must go on. We'll still have some shows all the way through November, what I drank. Just getting caught up on all the tastings that we've had. Some incredible events this year. Winding things up a little bit, I want to say, we finish up in the end of November and, only a few months left to come out and drink with us, folks. Don't miss another opportunity. If you said, man, I've been wanting to go to that wine tasting because things have been selling out in record time. We sent an email out the other day and sold out the tasting within 24 hours. Wow. All right, well, today we've got some wines from Antinori, one of our new reps from this producer with a supplier. These guys have got an army of wines from all over the world today. Antinori represents. And this is his Tuscan property. And, the Chianti Classico Badia Passignano. Antinori's got 3 states. This one is all planted to Sangiovese, so not hard to figure out what is in this wine, the Badia Passignano, a very famous property where he actually allowed the monks that used to have a monastery there that he allowed them domiciled on the property. So we still have monks, live monks living there. And this wine's 100% estate, of course. I mentioned that before. And they make it's a very classic style of Chianti, thus the name Chianti Classico. Dried porcini mushrooms, fresh herbs, plum and cherry fruit, some dark cocoa nuts. This wine opening up on the second day very nicely. Oh, it's a vintage that kind of opens up pretty quickly, though. Very fresh and drinkable on the tongue with smooth tannins. A nice hint of that earth and nuance on the nose showing through the finish. Really nicely balanced. An excellent example of a Chianti Classico Reserva for at $45 a bottle. All right, going to Vino Nobile di Montepulciano. Montepulciano is another DOCG in Tuscany, a little further south from Montalcino, Brunello di Montalcino, the most famous wine in Tuscany. But Vino Nobile, you can find some of the greatest values in this Reserva for $33.75 from '06. Are you kidding me? It's almost 8 years of age to it. And Antinori bought this property back in 1990. This one's 100% Brunello Gentile, which is the clone of Sangiovese they use here. And this is a really rustic style of Sangiovese. Wild herbs, dried flowers, fresh black truffles, and barnyard tar-like notes to the dark cherry and wild strawberry fruit here. Really nice structure on the palate. This one's got a solid core of that dark cherry fruit. A nice hint of that earth and wild herb note from the nose and the spice. Really well built. This one will last another decade in your cellar. Excellent juice, and like I said, a great value at $33.75. Wow, still some incredible values in Tuscany. All right, the 2008 La Bracesca Syrah Bramasole, and this is they make 2 different Syrahs here, one from stainless steel, and then this one, which is barrique aged. And it's a single vineyard, 18 months in tonneau, French and Hungarian oak, 15%, 50% new. This one's got a good amount of dark earth to it, tobacco, spice, kind of graphite, bitter chocolate, dark pepper, dark cherry, and plum fruit. Really nice complexity on the nose. Dark and dense on the tongue, too. Silky, smooth, velvety tannins, though. Turning out a little bit dry at the end, but plenty of fruit here. Really nice balance. This is just a big wine. Needs a little time to come together. A little dark cocoa and that spice from the nose showing on the finish. Excellent juice at $50.75. Maybe a little bit tough sell for Syrah from Italy, but the wine's definitely in the bottle there, as is everything from Antinori. And you look at one of my favorite wines in the marquee lineup. You got Solaya, you got Tignanello, and then Guado al Tasso, which this wine, they took Syrah out of the blend in 2007. So today it's just Cabernet, Merlot, and Cabernet Franc. Syrah, one of the things they do very well out here in the Maremma also, but they felt like, the direction we want to go with this wine is more, Bordeaux-like. And this wine's got a beautiful bouquet of dark cherry, currant, plum, cedar, cigar box spice, espresso, dark chocolate. Really lovely complexity here on the nose, and a big and chewy wine on the tongue with plenty of that currant and cherry fruit, a firm hand of tannins and acidity, and a host of that spice and nuance from the nose showing through the finish, that graphite note. The first vintage of this great wine was 1990. Most excellent juice at $118. We get this wine, put it on sale for under $100 sometimes. Check it out whenever we have an opportunity to put a sale out on this Guado al Tasso at under $100. One of the best wines coming from Tuscany. All right, I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.